Klaus versus Riqirez in this show match in Hardcore Clash, where each player will attack 3 times, adding up the total stars and percentage to see who will reign supreme at Town Hall 15. And we're in! Klaus is going in against Riqirez to start here. And coming in with some super dragons. All right. We've got a double recall for lightning. All right. But that queen is off to the right side. Gonna help grab an air defense and then recall her again. Pull her back here, then take out both these sweepers. We saw this before in the World Championship. We saw it from Clash Champs. Drops the giant to the bottom side with a headhunter down here. Taking on the enemy royal champion. Slowing her down so his queen can continue through. And then what is he out? Okay, he recalls her after killing the RC. Now going to send her to the top side to help grab this air defense with a giant in front of her. Wait, does he only have one? Wait, he's only got one healer on this queen. The ability is going to be forced here. Did he only drop one? I didn't even notice how many healers he had. Must have only did one. As he's going to then send the super dragons with the warden into this multi. Trying to take out the enemy queen. Can he do it? Yes, he takes out the enemy queen. The healer's healing him back up. The warden ability went off. The blimp's going all the way across for this town hall with the lightning's taking out both sweepers. He's completely cleared the core. He can try to recall the queen again. Does he do it? Oh, that queen's going down. She's dead. But what is he going to use this final recall spell on? Look at these super dragons absolutely crushing through here. They're making their way through. The king has now taken the healer onto him. And then the king's going to go down south to this air defense. But we do have the monolith. We have a royal champion. Probably going to be a bunch of skeleton spells right in this area. Oh man, look at... Do you get extra points for swag and spells? With the skeleton spell in front of this king. Sends a headhunter in. Pops the ability. Oh my. Sends the royal champ into here. This is Klaus of all people, of course, right? Taking out this builder hut. The ground skeletons popping up. Even more ground skellies. Jeez, he has so many. Drops the freeze onto this and absolutely crushing this. Making it look easy. Gonna have the RC ability to skip. Oh, look at those barbarians. I didn't even notice them. They spawned from that king skin. From the ghost king. Look at him over there. Oh, those little mini skeleton barbs. Ability goes off. And he recalls the royal champion at the very end for a 3-star. Of course, Klaus. Of course. With the lightning spells coming in. Taking on the multi. Taking out the ground expo. Sending the king down south near here. With a headhunter to help clear this defensive king. And then where does he want to use the log launcher for that multi next to the ground expo here? That defensive king is going down. Well done. And drops probably an ice golem queen. Yep, there's the ice golem. There's the queen. Onto the storage. There's the electro titan to move his way through. Continuing his way. He does have a skeleton spell. Pops the king ability. Small bombs right in front of the eagle. There's a log launcher to try to break into this and then grab the multi. But then he'll have to deal with the clan castle. Baby dragon was a little bit late, so the electro titan is walking around the right side here as he continues to try to push his way through. With the log launcher opening these walls, eventually going to lure out this clan castle. We got Yetis, Rocket Loons, popping queen ability, headhunters coming out, dropping a poison spell, air skellies popping as well. Another set of air skellies. This queen's going to get stalled on this lava hound now, unfortunately, but the Yeti Mites can hopefully grab this scatter shot. And yes, the Yeti Mites do. But can he grab the enemy royal champion? He does have a couple spells left. But this queen looks like she's going to be hanging on for dear life against these lava pups. He drops the air skellies for the queen to pick them off. She does pick the air skellies off. His queen is somehow still alive. Taking on the enemy royal champion. The unicorn's healing her back up. How is this queen still alive? The multi's taking her down. The multi's getting raised up. Should be able to take her down. But all air skellies are popping up through here. pops that warden ability, and that queen is dead, with the Royal Champion continuing her way through with 10 more balloons to the left side. Path through this town hall, making his way to the back by the enemy queen. Drops the haste through there, a couple balloons onto the arch tower. And look at all these balloons. Riqirez is coming through, crushing Klaus's base, popping the RC ability. Wait, who wins when it's a tie of a triple each? Riqirez crushes Klaus's base. Klaus crushes Riqirez's base. It's a best of 3. I don't know who takes this first match. All right. Timer's down. It's ticking. Dropping the lightning spells onto the multi, the rage, the sweeper right into the core. Dropping a Yeti to the bottom side. Wall breaking with the regular wall breakers to the town hall. Which that wall breaker actually activates the town hall by walking past it. And he has the queen. Is he going to try to sneaky the town hall with a rage? No, because he's just going to look to pop the queen ability for the town hall. Drops the king to go for this air defense. Drops an Electro Titan as well. Queen's getting stalled up on these skellies. The ability goes off. Town hall is secured. As he can then send his king into the enemy Royal Champion with a headhunter slowing her down. He's just going to let that queen die. He's going to pull out the clan castle as well. As the king is going in, it's got... Oh, yeah, that's right. He's probably assuming it's the same CC unless... Because Klaus could change the CC with raid medals. So, as the king ability does go off, takes out the headhunter, moving in towards this air defense, going to the enemy queen, and here he starts the Ice Hound. Moving into this air defense with the Royal Champion underneath. The Hound does pop the Electro Titan, helping clear these lava pups pretty quickly as he's continuing to move through, freezing up the scatter shot. Since it is raged up, he can continue to move his way through with the balloons coming through the core. Balloons to the top side, pops that warden ability. Balloons go to the cannon, go into this multi, drops a rage, continuing his way towards that monolith. And we got a bunch of red air bombs popping up around this base. But he still has a stone slammer to utilize, probably for maybe the backside towards the scatter shot as these balloons approach. 6 more balloons in towards the backside. No, over to the Grand Warden. He's going straight into the Eagle Artillery now. The RC's ability is forced, and he skips across, takes out that Arch Tower. I would drop it on this Tesla, or, oh, he does. Okay, he drops it onto the Air Expo over to the right side. He needs to freeze that multi, times it perfectly, drops balloons onto the Wizard Tower. He's still not freezing the multi. The Stone Slammer, oh, he freezes it now. The Stone Slammer's working onto the Scatter Shot. These balloons taking some damage. Scatter Shot goes down. That Stone Slammer grabs it with a Dragon Rider coming out of here, and Riqirez is 3-starring Klaus again. Finds a tornado trap, and geez, these players are going to be competing in the World Championship, and they are showing how strong they are. What a set of attacks here from Riqirez. As that warden is now going to snipe that right there, taking it down for another 3-star. Wait, you know, Riqirez could have actually swapped a sweeper with a builder hut. Thinking, you know, you could swap buildings. As long as you don't move them, you could swap them on top of another building, and you don't get that building cooldown. So this, I don't know, it just feels like he swapped the sweeper in this builder hut. I'm probably, maybe he didn't, but so that he doesn't come in with lightning them and super dragons across, but even though he could still just take out them anyways. But that's funny. He does secure the clan castle and the monolith, sending the blimp with that warden ability. The balloons taking on this multi, going for this town hall, and the town hall is going down with the Yetis. Secures that. Oh my. Dude, at this point, it feels like it's going to be a race against the clock. Whoever triples the fastest. As the warden is now sniping the rest of this. But he does lock onto the king, unfortunately. Is he going to get out of range of the Grand Warden altar? No, he dies just like that. As he drops a couple of blues to the top side with the queen up there and the king. Going to push his way into this multi. That queen's going to be making her way left. Wizard Tower just barely stays alive here. As the king's continuing to path his way into that multi-target inferno. Queen's going to work and try to grab this scattershot. Ice Golem is in front of her. Pops that king ability. Takes out that multi. With a defensive rage going off in the air, this Eagle Artillery continuing his way in towards the scatter. Her ability is going to be, no, not forced just yet. Does take out the enemy queen. Eagle locks onto his queen. pops the ability so we can take out the scatter just in time before the Eagle raid shots land. And the Royal Champion's coming to the right side. Will she be able to grab the Eagle artillery? The Queen is trying her absolute best. Grabs one Tesla, but she's going to go down. Makes his RC invisible. This ground expo is going to do a lot of damage here. Is he going to pair up a freeze and a skeleton trap? Or a skeleton spell? Where's Skelly? Oh, the skeleton spell's onto the enemy RC. But his Royal Champion is able to take on the multi and the Eagle artillery over there, as headhunters are now pathing their way into the enemy Royal Champion with a freeze onto the scatter shot. The Royal Champ is still making her way through with 6 more balloons, a freeze, a haste. Jeez. Klaus coming in here, drops a haste for the balloons to the left side, finds a tornado trap, freezes them up, and makes this look easy. How do they do it? They plan these attacks up in 5 minutes and absolutely crushing these bases at Town Hall 15. With that, Royal Champion gonna finish this off, and 3 stars apiece. Actually, 6 stars apiece. Riqirez has got 6 stars. Now Klaus has got 6 stars, and now it's all about whoever is faster. And we've got 1 bowler here for Klaus. 6 lightning spells, drops. Oh, he's gonna lightning out the monolith, but not the Eagle. Gonna keep that up. Chops the King to the left by these skeletons. The bowler onto the cannon, get the skip onto the air defense. The builder hut is repairing that Eagle artillery. The bowler trying to get the skip onto the air defense, but it doesn't work because the giant helped take the cannon down before. That could hurt. Drops the Queen to the left side. Drops the King. Well, the King can continue with this Queen. Drops a log launcher to open up the core. Drops some balloons onto this Tesla here. The King's ability is going to be forced. Where's the King going to go? He's going to get pulled in by the archers. We got a Rocket Loon. We got a Lava Hound, the Headhunter, which gets taken out by the logs as he continues his way through. The invisibility spell behind the Town Hall gets activated as he continues his way with the King coming back to life. He's going to look to take out the Eagle artillery, and the log launcher is going to help take out the multi-pop Queen's ability. The Hound pops. He does have a poison. He's not dropping the poison spell just yet. He's waiting. He's waiting very patiently. Finally now drops down these pups as the Yetis are continuing their push in. The Yeti might take out the invisibility spell, and the Queen is trying to take out the scatter shot, and the Queen just takes out the scatter in time before she went down. Giant Bomb takes her out, with Alalos continuing now to the top side as he finds a couple red air bombs. Dragon Rider's coming up top as well. And here comes the Hound to the right. He freezes up the multi, hastes his way into there. Town Hall is active, finds another red air bomb. Freezes the Town Hall and the defensive rage. He's going to have to pop Ward Internal Tome to protect these balloons pathing their way into the Town Hall. He pops it. Continuing his way around, the scatter shots to the bottom side. He finds the tornado, drops the skeleton spell so that the Queen gets distracted. Plus, the scatter shot is now hitting in this direction. He sends the Royal Champion into the bottom side, now trying to help take out this multi. Balloons are trying to path their way through. The ground expo is locked onto the Royal Champion, but the Diggy stuns her. He's waiting on these Headhunters to deploy to help take out this Queen. He's going to come down to the Royal Champion here. Headhunter into the Queen. A second one as well. Slows her down. Skelly's taking out the Headhunters. The Queen goes down. The RC ability skips. The multi goes down as well. Now it's a race against the clock. Finds the ground skeleton. The Royal Champion needs to help remove the storage. He's got the minions. The King cannot path around towards the other side of this platform because he will distract. But this is going to be a time fail here, which means that if Riqirez triples his last attack, he will win, and it won't matter about time. Oh my. Riqirez, it comes down to your attack. 93% 2-star for Klaus. What do you do, Riqirez? What do you do? Oh, he's going to go for the clan castle and both air expos, not the monolith here. So he's taking out both expos here, the clan castle, and he's accurate. He's accurate, and he takes all 3 of them down. How does he do it? Dude, it's so difficult to do. He just didn't even worry, just made it look so easy. Tassel's popping up to this side. Probably Tassel's over on the right side as well for being a symmetrical base. Or actually more Tassel's popping up over here by that scatter shot. Queen's going to try to path her way in towards this Eagle artillery. As the king is going to path his way where? Into the air defense? Or we'll go to the scatter. He is going to go to the scatter shot. We got double giant bombs. Sentinel Electro Titan to help this king out. Another skeleton popping up here. Pops king ability. More skellies. Electro Titan needs to continue his way through as the queen's ability was forced. Trying to take out this Eagle artillery. Gonna be able to go for the multi next. Makes her invisible to try to then take out the Grand Awarded Altar. But the king was unable to grab that scatter shot. Queen will not be able to grab the Grand Warden. Scatter shot's going to stay up. The Tassel Farm and Skelly stopped him. And the defensive rage spells are coming back to rage these buildings or defenses back up as the Warden pops his ability, protects the blimp, taking out the enemy queen. The blimp's going for the town hall here, drops the rage. And he's going to take out the town hall with the Yetis. Balloons continuing their path in towards this monolith. The tornado trap was to the bottom side by the multi-target Inferno. Drops the Lava Hound down there. The Ground Expo locks onto the World Champ. Drops a freeze to help protect the RSC's health as he's trying to path his way into the multi. The Hound perfectly pulls all the red air bombs. What a Lava Hound with a freeze. A perfectly timed, angled Hound that went from over here to down here to pull all those traps. And Riqirez not only looking to get a 94% 2-star, but he is going to triple Klaus for a third time in a row and taking him out. What a plan. What an attack. GG to Riqirez, taking the victory and defeating Klaus in a head-to-head solo matchup. GG, look at you. Well done. Riqirez, victorious. And next up, Gaku is taking on Stars in Hardcore Clash.